You are listening to Yankton High School basketball on KYNT, your home team for Yankton Athletics. Yankton High School basketball is brought to you in part by Hy-Vee, Cop Building Innovations, At the Bar, Midwest Insurance, Dakota Beverage, The Boathouse, Kaiser Heating and Cooling, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Explorers Credit Union, Triple Time Rudy's, the UPS Store, First Dakota National Bank, the Yankton Medical Clinic, FNBO, Wilson Trailer, Vantage Financial, Avera, Farmers Union Insurance, Checkers, JJ Benji's, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Cookta, Mount Marty University, Olson Pest Technicians, SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, H&H Roofing, Sherco, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, First Chiropractic Centers, Larry's Heating and Cooling, the Friends of John Marquardt, Cockling Distributing, Elwood Family Dental Care, Missouri River Associates, Vision Real Estate, Mayor Signs, Moody Motors, Boston Shoes to Boots, Yankton Thrive, Gary's Towing, Floortech, Parker Hannafin, Core Trust, Glow Aesthetics and Med Spa, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, MT&RC Smith Insurance, and Vision Care Associates. Now we go live to the arena for Yankton High School basketball on KYNT.
The Yankton Bucks home tonight, playing host to the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. My name is Tehl Tanner. You are listening to KYN-TV live on YouTube and Facebook tonight for the home broadcast of Yankton High School versus, once again, Sioux Falls Jefferson. A couple of teams that know each other well out of Class AA, ready to roll. Neither team got as many wins in the early season as they wanted. There's still plenty of year left. Yankton is 1-7 on the year. Sioux Falls Jefferson is 3-4. Both teams needing a win here tonight. On this pregame show, we're going to take a look in our broadcast booth here today, by the way. Brought to you by Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct, 605-653-2250. Thank you to the Fairfield by Marriott for sponsoring our broadcast booth. Once again, I'm Tehl Tanner, and I'll be keeping you company for the duration of this broadcast. Somewhere around 2.5 hours, we're going to be here from Yankton High School, the Summit Activity Center. I got a little perch right above the action as we have a sub-varsity game going on right now. It is in the fourth quarter, just about to finish. Sioux Falls Jefferson does have a 13-point advantage with 1:25 left on the clock. Then the varsity boys will start warming up. Also on KYN TV this evening, you'll also find coverage of the Yankton Gazelles basketball game. They are up in Sioux Falls playing, once again, Sioux Falls Jefferson. Braden Butler has the call of that action up in Sioux Falls. If you want to flip between games or find the Gazelles, also on KYN TV YouTube, you can find both the games there tonight. For our pregame show here today, we're going to take a look at these two teams. Both teams, once again, needing a win tonight. Yankton, at the moment, is averaging 50 points a game. Sioux Falls Jefferson averaging 61. In the standings, Jefferson is 11th. Yankton is 9th. And some of the big things we're going to look at, we're going to look at some of the keys to the game. We're going to look at some key players to this game. We're also going to take a look at home and road record. Yankton is 1-4 at home, 0-3 on the road. Sioux Falls Jefferson actually has 2 road wins, only 1 home win, as they are 11th in Class AA. Coming off the last game out, it was Yankton as we get to our matchup breakdown here today. Yankton losing to Watertown on Friday, 59-51. Leading in scoring was Jackson Kudera with 22 points and 4 rebounds. Owen Idness added 10 points and 4 steals. Beck Reichen had 8 points and 5 rebounds. For Sioux Falls Jefferson in their last game, they lost to O'Gorman on Friday. It was Colby Nutbrock with 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block leading the way for Sioux Falls. Jace Unzen added 15 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block, stuffing up those stats. Going back to 2022 in the last few matchups, Sioux Falls Jefferson is 4-2 against Yankton. Yankton has won twice in the last 3 years. Jefferson has 4 wins since 2022. Yankton has won 2 of the last 3, however, including a win last season of 49-60. That's a look at our matchup, breakdown, and what you're kind of seeing today. With that, let's go ahead and take a break, start thinking some of our sponsors that make this game possible. When we return, we'll take a look at our fans, go over the standings, and take a closer look at some of the stats today. You are listening to KYN TV, YouTube, Facebook. We are rolling here tonight. Yankton Bucks basketball on a Tuesday. I'm Tehl Tanner filling in here tonight in Yankton. Back in a couple of minutes.
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
In the heart of South Dakota, there's a name families trust. John Kopp of Kopp Building Innovations in Utica. Whether you're building your dream home, adding a new shop, or tackling that long overdue remodel, the Kopp crew delivers quality craftsmanship with a local touch. KBI is an authorized WIC builder, a Midwest company that understands your building needs. Built right, built local, built to last. For more information or to get a quote, visit koppbuildings.com.
At the Bar is the bar for sports fans. With coverage of NFL, college football favorites, Yankton High School action, and NHL hockey too. Open 7 days a week. Bring in your crew, grab a table, and take in all the action surrounded by fans who love the game as much as you do. The energy's better, the company's great, and the beverages are cold, just the way game day should be. You can watch the game anywhere, but real fans gather at the Bar in downtown Yankton.
Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton is a proud supporter of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. Hi, this is Whitney Devine. If you're looking for protection that fits your life, call me or Travis. We make coverage simple. Whether it's your home, car, or farm, we take time to understand your needs and find the right plan at the right price. You'll get personal service, trusted advice, and peace of mind knowing we're right here in Yankton. Call Midwest Insurance Agency in Yankton today to schedule your appointment.
I love 1919 root beer. It's the best over a big scoop of vanilla ice cream. My favorite is just ice cold 1919 poured over crunchy ice. It's so refreshing. It's the creamiest root beer ever.
1919 root beer is the perfect treat. Brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients. It's the creamiest, full-bodied, alcohol and caffeine-free draft root beer available. It's a taste tradition since, well, 1919.
The Boathouse in Yankton is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts, plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Happy hour all day on Mondays, trivia on Tuesdays, free axe throwing tournaments on Wednesdays, and live music on Fridays. Some say it's the most fun you can have on land. The Boathouse is also your go-to place to watch all sports. Head to the Boathouse, downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages.
All right, back here on the pregame show from Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's start taking a look around the Summit Activity Center at the fans of the game, brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. When you hear them cheering here tonight, remember Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or away game, be sure you're fueling up at Triple Time Rudy's. They're located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. With that, let's go ahead and get to a standings review now. This brought to you today by Rhonda Westland with State Farm. Contact your local State Farm insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, to ensure you have the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. So, in Class AA, it is Sioux Falls Lincoln undefeated at 9-0 at the top of the class. Sioux Falls Roosevelt and Watertown are both 8-1. T-Area sitting in the 4th spot at 8-2. Then in the seed points, you get down to number 5 Spearfish, who is 5-0. Number 6 Mitchell, 5-3. Huron is 6-3. Harrisburg is 5-2. O'Gorman is 4-3, and Brandon Valley is 3-5. That's the top 10. 11 through 20 now. Sioux Falls Jefferson sits at 3-4. Rapid City Stevens is in 12th spot at 4-6. Sturgis Brown 3-5. Rapid City Central 2-6. Sioux Falls Washington 2-7. Pierre 2-6. Aberdeen 1-7. Brookings is 0-6. Yankton at 19. They're 1-7. And Douglas is 1-5. That's 1 through 20 of Class AA in order. In our standings review today, brought to you by Rhonda Westland with State Farm. Contact your local State Farm insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, to ensure you have the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. With that, let's go ahead and take a closer look at today's stats here today. From Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They're located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton, or call 665-2020. So in the day's stats, take a look at both teams shooting and offensive scoring. The Yankton Bucks are getting 50 points per game on the year. They are allowing 57. That is a minus 7.5 scoring differential. On the other end, for Jefferson, they also have a minus scoring differential of 1.4. They're putting up 61 points a game, allowing 62.4. In terms of rebounds, Sioux Falls Jefferson is getting more per game. Yankton's bringing down 23 off the boards. Jefferson is getting 32. In assists, moving the ball around, Yankton with the advantage there. They're getting 10.3 assists per game. They pass the ball well. Jefferson is getting 9 assists per game. Taking a look at some players here that you got to keep an eye on for Yankton all season long. Jackson Kudera is averaging 12.3 points per game. Owen Eidsness is averaging 8.9. For Sioux Falls Jefferson, Colby Nutbrock is averaging 18.3, and Jace Unzen is averaging 14.9 points per game. You're listening to the pregame show from Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's go ahead and take another break. We're going to come back in a couple of minutes, keep things rolling. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball tip-off, scheduled for 7 o'clock tonight on KYN-TV.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long, with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current trained system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Credit union people are my people. Dreaming big, keeping life simple. Saving smart, living free. At Explorers Credit Union, you're just like me. We chart new trails, we stand tall. Together we rise, together we call. Credit union people are my people, it's true. And I found my crew at Explorers CU. Federally insured by NCUA. Visit explorerscu.com to join the journey today.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, back in the pregame show from Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's go ahead and get to our keys to the game today between Yankton Bucks and the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers as we are getting rolling here on this Tuesday evening. Our keys to the game for the Yankton Bucks has got to be some transition offense. The Bucks need to get out, run and gun, get in transition, and get some points going up the floor. Turn defense into offense. Limit your turnovers, force some of your own. And a big one today, as we talked about in the stats, Sioux Falls Jefferson is averaging about 10 more rebounds a game than Yankton on the season. Yankton needs to rebound tonight. Gotta just make that choice, crash the boards, and get them rebounds. Those are the keys to the game today from Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Vision Real Estate, whenigotvision.com. As we turn now to our key player of the game, always a hard category to choose because there's so many players that really impact the game for Yankton, the home team here. But we're going to give it to you now from Missouri River Associates. Their office is local. They know your name, and your home, auto, and family are important to them at Missouri River Associates. Our key player to the game is Jackson Kudera. He's a sophomore forward for Yankton, and since becoming a starter, didn't start as a starter this year, but since he has become a starter, really exploded. 15.5 points a game, a little over 3.5 rebounds a game, and a field goal percentage above 50%. 3-point field goal percentage above 40%. He has really scored the ball well since he has become a starter. That brought to you again by Missouri River Associates. Their office is local. They know your name, and your home, auto, and family are important to them. And finally, let's get to the officials of the game from the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. Roll through them today. Once again, they are the law on the field, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. I believe our officials today are going to be Jason Kono, John Garrow, and Chad DeYoung. From the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, they are the law on the field. With that, let's go ahead and take a break now. When we return, we're going to speak with the head coach of the Yankton Bucks, and Chris Haynes. Spoke with him post-game after the loss last game out to Watertown. Our own Braden Butler, who called that game, had that interview. We'll play it when we return. You are listening to Yankton Bucks basketball hosting Sioux Falls Jefferson, the Cavaliers, in the Summit Activity Center on a Tuesday evening. We'll come back with the head coach of the Bucks in a couple of minutes right here on KYN-TV.
Big news for Yankton and the surrounding area. Yankton Medical Clinic is proud to announce the addition of YMC Eye Care Clinic. Dr. Trevor Kindle and Dr. Rockney are now seeing patients for routine eye exams, glasses and contact prescriptions, and emergency eye care for unexpected injuries. As Yankton natives, they're committed to caring for the community they call home. Plus, Dr. Kindle is the area's only local comprehensive ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon. Call 605-655-1830. Third floor of the Pavilion, Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
In Yankton, community means everything, and at Wilson Trailer, it's the heart of what they do. They're more than manufacturers, they're your neighbors. From sponsoring the Bucks and Gazelles to supporting the next generation of farmers and builders, they're proud to give back to the place they call home. For over a century, Wilson Trailer has stood strong, steady, and rooted in community. Because when Yankton thrives, we all move forward. Wilson Trailer in Yankton. Learn more at wilsontrailer.com.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykrow or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
All right, back here on the Hy-Vee pregame show, Yankton Bucks basketball here on KYN-TV. My name is Tehl here on this Tuesday evening. As we go now to our pregame coach interview from 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in convenience stores, grocery stores, or on tap at local restaurants. 1919 Root Beer. As we now turn to Braden Butler talking with the head coach of the Yankton Bucks, Chris Haynes, post-game over the last game they played.
Ends up being an 8-point loss in the end. You're taking them right down to the wire, and it felt like out of a timeout. I think it was a 10-2 run, kind of blew the door open for Watertown to take advantage in the end. Just what are your initial thoughts coming off the sideline after a tough game?
Yeah, Beck hit a big three in the corner to put us up 2, and Coach McClemens called timeout. And, like good teams do, they didn't get rattled, and they came out and made the plays down the stretch to win the game. And, again, that's what good teams do. And Watertown's done that all year, and, that's why they're sitting with the record they have right now. They good players and closing out games.
I know you mentioned our pregame coach interview went to start hot, and he kind of did the opposite of that today. 5 points in the first quarter, but you come back strong in the second quarter, 20 points as a team, 13 from Jackson Kudera, and then basically from there down the stretch, battling back and forth. I felt like after that first quarter, the offense started to find its groove again.
Yeah, Watertown made a couple plays to start, no doubt about it, but, man, we missed five layups right at the basket, just point blank. If you make those, we didn't, and you're down 12 or 15 or whatever it was, and so that's just unfortunate. We got to be able to make those plays and finish plays off like that. It's hard enough to score against a good team like that, and when you get your opportunities, you have to take advantage of them. And we just didn't do that enough, obviously, in the first quarter, especially. But give our guys credit. They didn't quit. They kept battling and got themselves back in the game. I think we were down 1 at halftime after just a terrible start, and so guys kept battling and, like I said, got back into the game.
And you look at it, a lot of your offensive success came from defensive pressure. You saw guys jump in the passing lanes, getting out on fast breaks, especially in that second half of play. Beck Reichen and Owen Eisnes come to mind as guys who are really working the passing lanes, but it felt like your team as a whole was doing a good job there. Yeah,
we did a good job making a run there and knocked down some shots. And like you said, then got a couple turnovers and a couple steals and scored in transition. And we had all the momentum, everything going our way. Like I said, though, you just got to give Watertown all the credit. Again, for us to take the lead like that, and again, they were a little bit rattled, and their coach called a timeout. You can tell that they weren't too phased and came out and finished the game off the last 3 or 4 minutes, whatever it was.
I do want to talk about next week, a couple tough matchups with Sioux Falls schools. I don't know if there's ever a not tough matchup in Class AA anymore, but you got Sioux Falls Jefferson on Tuesday and Sioux Falls Roosevelt, who I believe is number 2 in the class right now, on Friday. So what are you looking to as you move into a couple Sioux Falls games next week?
Yeah, both those teams are really good. They're physical, they're strong, they can really score it. They got athletes that can run, they're fast, they're going to transition, they got shooters. I mean, they're really good basketball teams, and so, we're going to have to play our best to stay in the game and stay competitive with those two teams.
And that's Chris Haynes after the loss to Watertown Yankton in their last game out. So let's go ahead and take a break. We'll come back, get to tip off of this one, Yankton and Sioux Falls Jefferson in Yankton. When we return, you're listening to YHS Bucks basketball on KYN TV.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykrow or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
When is the last time you ordered company clothing for your employees? Are they wearing faded clothing or stuff with old logos? JJ Benji's will make you look good in 2026. Whatever you want, polos, t-shirts, quarter zips, hoodies, embroidered or screen printed. Not sure what to get? JJ Benji's team can help you with some great ideas. Say thank you to your employees and make a great impression on your customers with company clothing from JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street in Yankton.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
At Mount Marty University, students get real support and real opportunities.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I'm a business major at Mount Marty University. The professors here at Mount Marty are just amazing. They're very good about supporting me through future internships and jobs that they try and line me up with, and they also provide real life experiences in the classroom through projects and speakers and things like that.
Start your journey online at mountmarty.edu.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
All right, back on the pregame show here from Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. We are ready to start off this ball game as we go to our starting lineups here today, brought to you by First Chiropractic Center. Making life better one adjustment at a time. First Chiropractic. The Buck cheerleaders being announced first. We're going to roll through the coaching staff for Sioux Falls Jefferson, as they will be announced first as the road team. Head coach is Tim Reck, assistant coach Josh Thomas, Mike McCarty, Tom Beckendahl, Tanner Machek, and Eric Sell. Coaches for the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Announcing the Yankton Bucks ball boys now. Some future Bucks. And now we go to Sioux Falls Jefferson. We'll start it off with the 6'2 junior forward wearing number 2. That's Bo Kerner. Then the 5'10 junior guard, number 3, Jace Unzen. After that, a 6'1 senior guard, number 4, Kawhi Mayen. Forward 6'5 junior, number 12, Colby Nutbrock. And to finish it up, that's going to be number 22, 6'7 junior center, Easton Riley. Once again, Tim Reck, the head coach of the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. As we turn now to the Yankton Bucks, once again, their starting lineups from First Chiropractic Center, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Yankton will start it off with a 5'10 senior guard wearing number 2. That's Beck Reichen. Then you got a 6-foot senior guard wearing number 3, Owen Eidsness. 6'1 sophomore forward, number 4, Jackson Kudera. The 5'10 junior guard wearing number 11, that's Tegan LaCroix. And finally, the 6'3 junior center, number 52, an all-state left tackle in the fall. That is Austin Conway, the center for the Yankton Bucks. Chris Haynes is the head coach. Assistant coaches Brady Hale, Jason Savvy, and Sawyer Schmitz. And we are ready to roll for Yankton Bucks, Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers on KYN-TV. Our tip-off from the Boathouse. The Boathouse in Yankton offering axe throwing, mini bowling, darts, pool, plus awesome food and drinks and many TVs to watch all sports. We are ready to roll. Yankton wearing white, Jefferson in the green. Jefferson will win the tip. And we are underway. That was Easton Riley, the 6'7 center, winning the tip for Sioux Falls Jefferson. They control it now in the right wing. With it is Kawhi Mahan. Mahan tries working on the baseline. He's turned away. Throws it back out to the wing. Now he'll try again. Mahan jump stop 2 off the back of the rim. Nobody's clean glass yet. Ball's on the floor, and it's picked up by Jackson Kudera. Yankton will take it left to right for their first offensive possession of the ball game. It's Beck Reichen to bring it up for most of the evening for the Yankton Bucks. They'll throw it into the post, and they get a quick 2 wide open underneath the rim, and a beautiful cut, and our replay from Vision Care Associates. You can see the cut wide open underneath the rim, and an easy 2 for the Yankton Bucks. On the other end, Sioux Falls Jefferson now trailing 2-0. As a three-pointer misses, Yankton will take it back. That's Beck Reichen. He'll move it left to right. Reichen throws right wing. Blocked 3 on the wing. Ball's on the ground, recovered by the Bucks. They've still got a chance here. 25 on the shot clock, nearly throwing it out of bounds. Chasing it down here is Tegan LaCroix. Bucks keep it with 18 on the shot clock. Got to slow things down, get their offense rolling. They'll drive in, put it up, no. Defensive rebound, Bo Kerner. Right to left, here comes Jefferson. Down 2-0 early, trying to fix that. They do not launch the shot, no travel called. Pivot foot stayed on the ground. Defensive board, Yankton again, and a foul comes in on Easton Riley, as he was trying to get that one as well. That'll be his first. Jackson Kudera with the first bucket of the game right underneath the rim. Yankton leads 2-0 early. 6:15 remaining here, first quarter. Conway trying to feed inside, knocked out of bounds by Sioux Falls Jefferson. He was looking for Tegan LaCroix. We got to stop here. We got a clock issue. Resetting the shot clock to 18. And Yankton inbounds. It's Reichen giving Conway. Conway near the right block. One-on-one. He's going to try and throw it up off the rim. No. Colby Nutbrock cleaning glass. Right to left. The forward will take it. Nutbrock at 6'5", throwing over to the corner. 3-ball on the way. Still no for Jefferson. Putting up an offer to start things off. Not the best shooting percentage. Trying to fix that here. Straightaway 3. Still won't go. Lit on the rim early. Scoreless for the first 2.5 are the Cavaliers. Yankton the other way. It's a 2-0 ball game. Only one shot has gone in for either team so far. Beck Reichen on the perimeter. Reichen goes straight away from the free throw line. Still no. Jefferson will take it. Jace Unzen. Unzen tried flashing in. Spins. Shot. Offensive rebound. Second chance. Ball on the ground. Stolen away. It was Jackson Kudera. I don't know if Colby Nutbrock ever fully had possession of it. Reichen transition 2. And another one goes for the Yankton Bucks. That's something we talked about in the pregame show. Yankton really needs to get out in transition today against a taller Jefferson squad. Foul comes in on Austin Conway, a good call. And Sioux Falls Jefferson will take things out underneath the bucket. Thank you to Vision Care Associates sponsoring our replays. There's the reach with the right hand for Conway. And the Cavaliers will inbound on the baseline. 4-0, Yankton leads early. And they will put one in right off the inbound. Yankton moves left to right. The inbound three is good. Kwai Mayen making that one. 4-3 score. Conway lost it in the post. Gathered in by the Cavaliers. They'll flash down the floor, moving quickly themselves. Flip to the corner. Foul comes in first. Charge. Just keeping the feet on the ground and forcing that charge with the Yankton Bucks. Now facing pressure here. Yankton playing catch, throwing it away. Now down the floor. Two-pointer, no. Easton Riley will clean the boards after it clanged off a rim. Transition bucket is good, and there's Colby Nutbrock knocking one in, and it's 5-4 for the Cavaliers. 4:05 to go. We're about midway through the first. Bad pass, nearly taken away, is taken away. Foul. Collision there. Colby Nutbrock wasn't quite intentional. He's speaking to the ref about it. Both players just going for the ball, but Nutbrock kind of lowered the shoulder a little bit, knocked over the buck, and that's what the call is. And that'll be the second on Nutbrock already, so he's going to have to come take a seat. That is already 2 fouls on the junior. Yankton going to inbound now with Nutbrock on the bench. Caleb Goodroad checks into the game. 3:45 to go. Yankton swinging things around the perimeter. Eidsness going up top, Reichen. Reichen looking right, finds Conway near the right elbow. He'll dribble to the block. Spin in the lane. Shot up and good. Austin Conway. Yankton's got 6, and they'll retake the lead with 3:25 to go, first quarter. Jace Unzen working it with the left hand. He'll give it to Goodroad. Goodroad now right, Mayen. Mayen nearly lost it, throws to the corner. Little bit of space on the 3, and Easton Riley gonna drill that one. 8-6 your score. Lead back in favor of Sioux Falls Jefferson. Yankton won't get into the transition game. They had a chance on a make in transition. And a mistake by Jefferson. Yankton had a chance in transition there. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Then they get it from 3. And then watch on the rebound here as it's just mishandled off the foot of a Cavalier and out of bounds. And Yankton gets a fresh possession out of it. 8-6 they trail. 2:51 to go. Baseline inbound Reichen. Beck Reichen to throw it in. He'll flash it up top. Kudera. Fresh possession, fresh shot clock for the Bucks. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Beck Reichen on the left wing. Through the hands of Miles Drotzman, who just came in. Transition layup is good. Jace Unzen. Jefferson with another steal and score, making the Bucks pay for their mistakes early. 2:25 to go in the first. 10-6 score. Our first quarter today from First Dakota National Bank. For more than 150 years, they've been providing South Dakota families and businesses just like yours with personalized banking services. Member FDIC. 3 in transition, won't go for Jefferson. Cavaliers still lead the game with 2 minutes to go in the first, 10-6. Baseline jumper is good for Abe O'Brien. First points off the bench for either program today. 10-8 your score, 1:45 to go. 3-pointer on the step back. Jace Unzen buries that one. 13-8, 1:40 to go in this first quarter. .90 seconds remaining. It's Yankton. Down 5. Flash into the post. Abe O'Brien shot is blocked. Offensive rebound. It's brought in by Kudera. Long three, Reichen. Back iron. Cavaliers pluck it out of the air. That's McCarty. Outlet ball. 2. Yankton takes it back and a whistle. And a timeout. We'll take it to a 30-second timeout. Back in 30. 13-8, Yankton trails on KYN TV.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury, check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Out of the timeout from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser at Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. The Bucks have it. Out of the timeout, it's Beck Reichen crossing timeline, working left to right. 58 seconds to go, first quarter. Yankton down by 5. 13-8 your score. This is Owen Eidsness up top. Eidsness flash into the rim. Turned away. Good defense there from Kerner. Three-pointer, no. Abe O'Brien trying to snatch that one out of the air. It's taken away by Teese. Another quick possession. They'll drive in. Teese throws up top. Three-pointer. Cavaliers won't cash in. It's Drotzman on the rebound. Drotzman will give Reichen. And the shot clock is off. Finishing up this first quarter, it's 13-8. Cavaliers on top of the Bucks. Yankton trying to dribble out this quarter. They want to make sure they take the final shot. In a quarter from the UPS store in Yankton, across from Walmart. 5 seconds. It's Drotzman. Drotzman rotating it up top. One dribble. 3 on the way. Led right, and that'll do it for the quarter. 13-8 your score. Yankton trails Sioux Falls Jefferson. The Jefferson Cavaliers hitting 3 threes in the first quarter to take the advantage. You're listening to KYN TV. My name is Tehl Tanner. We'll come back in 60 seconds for the second.
Do you struggle with dry contacts? At Vision Care Associates, we have a great option. Infused contact lenses by Bosch & Lomb. Infused lenses are designed to ensure that your eyes stay hydrated and irritation-free, even after a full day of wear. Our doctors specialize in fitting these lenses for maximum comfort and optimal vision. Schedule your consultation and experience the all-day comfort and crisp, clear vision you deserve.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
At H&H Roofing, we don't just fix roofs, we protect families. We're family-owned, locally operated, and dedicated to keeping our community safe and dry. Every nail, every shingle, every handshake, it all matters to us. From repairs to full roof replacements, we treat every home like it's our own. Because when your home is secure, we feel secure. For honest work and dependable results, trust the local team that cares. Call H&H Roofing in Yankton today. We've got you covered.
We're underway here in the second quarter. Yankton trailing Sioux Falls Jefferson 13-8. First possession of the second quarter is Yankton's. Abe O'Brien tries a 3, won't rock the tray. It is Mayen on the rebound, but an instant steal. Two-pointer, no. Yankton won't cash in on the steal. It was a great one from Owen Eidsness with Conway in the area, but the shot just didn't go. Throw to the corner. Jefferson, baseline drive, 2 on the way. No off the window. Defensive rebound from Eidsness, and it's Yankton once again, flashing left to right. And a steal. Outlet ball down the floor, and an easy layup in transition for Jace Unzen. Both teams with turnovers early in the second. It is Jefferson who finally hits the first field goal of the second quarter. It's 15-8 score. Another near steal. It does turn into a turnover. It's Unzen again. Jace Unzen, no-look pass in the lane. And I believe a foul called on Sioux Falls Jefferson. That is Kwai Mayen, the senior, with another charge. That is the second charge of the game. Colby Nutbrock had the first for Sioux Falls Jefferson. That was the second. Nutbrock currently on the bench with 2 fouls he got early in the ballgame. 15-8 score. About 6:45 to go. Here's second quarter. Conway, left block, bully ball. Couldn't find it. Out of bounds on Yankton. Cavaliers basketball. Our second quarter brought to you by the Yankton Medical Clinic, providing comprehensive care for the whole family, all in one place. So much care, so close to home. A quick check of our out-of-town scoreboard for Yankton Gazelles versus Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. They are still about 10 to 15 minutes away from tip-off up there. Had some extended sub-varsity games, so we'll welcome you in if you are waiting for the Yankton Gazelles to start. We'll let you know that they're going to be about 10 minutes from now is that start time. I'm in communication with Braden, who will be calling that game also on KYN TV for the Yankton Gazelles on this YouTube channel. 6 minutes to go here in the second in Yankton. The Bucks trailing, and another shot clangs off the front of the rim for the Bucks. It's 15-8 your score. 7-point advantage for the Jefferson Cavaliers. And an easy lane and a drive there. Caleb Goodroad with a great flash to the rim. 17-8 your score. 5:40 to go here. Second quarter. Yankton scoreless in the frame so far. We're 2.5 minutes in. Abe O'Brien throws to the corner. Open three. Closing defender got there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Out of bounds on Jefferson, and that will stay with the Yankton Bucks. It was Jace Unzen trying to find that rebound. Couldn't grab it. And keep it in play. 17-8 your score. Tegan LaCroix will check out. Owen Eidsness is in, as is Jackson Kudera. And Ivan Hirschman for the Yankton Bucks. 5:12 to go. Jumper. No good from the lane for Owen Eidsness. Our second quarter from FNBO, the great big small bank, proud to serve our community for more than 165 years as we nearly have a transition game for the Bucks. They won't get the steal. Three-pointer the other way. Clangs around the rim, comes back out, and it is Yankton eventually coming away with the possession. Eidsness in the fast break. He'll be fouled and go to the free throw line. So let's talk about FNBO once again, the great big small bank, proud to serve the community for more than 165 years. Stop by your local branch or visit fnbo.com. Take a look at the transition game here for the Bucks as Owen Eidsness will be taking free throws. Eidsness down the floor, foul comes in, and he'll go to the free throw line. Here's the first shot. Off the back of the iron. Couple of substitutions here for the Cavaliers. We'll welcome back Nutbrock, who has 2 fouls. Teese comes back, as does McCarty. Staying out there for Cavaliers is Easton Riley and Kwai Mann. Second free throw does go for Owen Eidsness. And a timeout called. 4:45 to go. Yankton's first point of the second. 17-9 your score. Lead is 8. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball on KYN TV.
The SureCo exclusive SureLink wireless remote system features the most advanced industrial Bluetooth technology and best-in-class express operation. Operate any SureCo electric product with the SureLink Pro and EZR remotes, or with your smartphone using the SureLink app. To learn more, contact your authorized SureCo distributor or find us at sureco.com. Demand the best. Demand SureCo.
Out of the timeout from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. Shout out our watch party location as well down at Ben's Brew Station in Yankton, the official watch party location of us here at KYN TV. They got 16 TVs and all the refreshments you need. If it's on KYN TV, it's on at Ben's. So with 4:45 to go in the second, it is Sioux Falls Jefferson leading Yankton, and they do have the basketball. This is Tyson Teese with it. Teese stops, floats it right over to Mahan. Mahan trying to swing it to the right, won't find a man, goes left. 3 ball on the way. Offensive board. Fresh shot clock for the Cavaliers. Riley took that shot, he's got it. Now gives McCarty. McCarty up top, working to the right wing. Throws over to a teammate, that's Mahan. Mahan tries working inside, into the lane, wild shot, somehow finds it. That's 5 for Kawhi Mahan. 19-9 score, leads up to 10 midway through the second. Eidsness into the corner, Reichen working up top with the left. 18 on the shot clock for the Bucks. Over to Hirschman. Bounce pass Reichen. Reichen in the lane. Up top Hirschman again. Hirschman picks up his dribble. 7 seconds shot clock. Corner 3 on the way. Left short. Teese the board. Steal for Reichen in the transition game. It's a 3-on-3 down the floor. Reichen just going to dribble back out of it. He'll find Conway in the post. Conway's fouled. He'll go to the stripe. Big number 52 for the Bucks, Conway in the post. Pump fake. Easy call there. Easton Riley will commit that one. Foul on the floor, as Conway did not end up putting up the shot. So it'll be Reichen to throw it in. On the baseline, working it up top, it's Kudera. Jackson Kudera, the 6'1 sophomore, throws left now to Hirschman, the junior. 3:15 to go. Kudera, bounce pass. Good positioning. Give him the assist, and Conway the 2. Conway's got 4 now for the Bucks. 19-11. 3 minutes to go before halftime. Good feed inside. Colby Nutbrock with another. He's got 4. 21-11 score. 2:50 to go before halftime. Yankton down 10. Needing some points before halftime. It's Beck Reichen with it. Reichen, top of the key. Over to Hirschman, now back to him. Floating it right. 3 ball. No good on the jumper. Eidsness just pulled up from the wing, and then a foul comes in. Ivan Hirschman will commit that one for the Bucks. First foul on the Bucks in the quarter. Jefferson has 3 of their own. 2:31 to go. Substitutions for both teams. Abe O'Brien and Tegan LaCroix come in for the Bucks. That is Jace Unzen for the Cavaliers. Our game today from America's Best Realty. Ready to stop renting and start owning? Whether you're looking to upgrade or buy your first home, America's Best Realty is here to help you unlock the American dream. Call today at 260-1600. Bucks off a rebound, taking it left to right. All the way, it's Reichen. Didn't finish, and here come the Cavs. Cavaliers, it's Teese, left wing. 3-pointer no from McCarty, and then a foul. It'll be Yankton Bucks basketball after the 4th foul of the quarter. Tyson Teese's first foul. Eidsness floating inside. 2-pointer miss from O'Brien. Offensive board Conway. Conway trying to get it back to O'Brien. He'll find it in the lane. Over to Reichen. 15 on the shot clock. Now LaCroix. LaCroix over to O'Brien again. Open 3. Won't find it. Yankton struggling to score here in the second quarter. Unzen throws left. Crossover. Teese blocked. O'Brien with the block. And here come the Bucks again. Eidsness. Euro. He'll finish. Owen Eidsness with the Euro. He's got 3 now. 1:05 to go. 21-13 your score. Sioux Falls Jefferson on top of Yankton. Good deflection. Reichen all alone. and he'll finish it himself. Riken with the deflection. And an easy 2 in transition. Sioux Falls Jefferson took it up the floor slowly after that, trying to take some time off the clock before halftime. 10-second difference between game and shot clock. This is Nutbrock, and he's going to turn it over, trying to find the other corner. But it looks like Riken was out of bounds as he grabbed that one. Baseline inbound here for Jefferson. And after that deflection from Beck Riken, he had it back and then stepped out. 25 seconds on the clock and no shot clock now. Foul comes in. Tegan LaCroix called for that one. Him and Bo Kerner trying to get down the floor for it. Or excuse me, that was Caleb Goodroad who was knocked to the ground. Goodroad now inbounds. 25 seconds to go in the first half, and it's Jace Unzen controlling it up top. Beck Riken. The defender on him, 10 seconds. Clock winding down, he'll just pull up for 3. Rolls around the rim and doesn't go. Yankton transition, they won't get it off. Did they get it off? It'll go if they did. They're saying no bucket. From my eyes, it was very close. And we're going to take a look, and I assume so will they. We'll take a look at this, and I have a slow-mo button that I'm going to use right now. Thank you to Vision Care Associates for it. Here's the Yankton Bucks. Down the floor, Conway. You'll see the board light up. Conway one step. Doesn't look like he got it off. There is the scoreboard red. Conway, it's still in his hand. A good call from the official. 21-15, your score. As we finish up the second. You're listening to KYN-TV. My name is Tehl Tanner, the usual announcer for Mount Marty University here in town, filling in on a Tuesday evening for some high school action. I don't get to call this very often. It's always fun when I get to come into the Summit Activity Center. We're going to go ahead and take a break now. We're going to come back in a couple minutes, go through our halftime scoring when we return. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball on KYN-TV.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. We offer expertise and experience, where your long-term eye care is our concern. State-of-the-art technology, where we never lose sight of quality. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision too. That's why State Farm agent Rhonda Westland is right here in Yankton to help you select the right protection at the right price. Rhonda will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Larry's is having a duct cleaning sale. Right now, have your ducts cleaned by Larry's Heating and Cooling and get 20% off. This is the time of year we spend a lot of time indoors, and it's a great time to clean out all that dust, allergens, and whatever else is in your vents. And for a limited time, get 20% off. Call Larry's now and schedule your duct cleaning and breathe easy this winter. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
I am John Marquardt, and I'm running for District 18 State Representative. I'm currently chair of the Yankton County Commission. I was born and raised in rural South Dakota and have an ag business background. I am a conservative that fights to keep taxes low, supports law enforcement, and I'll look out for the best interests of District 18.
Vote for John Marquardt for District 18 State Representative in the Republican primary, paid for by friends of John Marquardt.
Yankton fans, every drive, every rebound, and every fast break lights up the gym, and Sparkling Ice is here to keep that game day spirit buzzing. With bold fruit flavors, zero sugar, and a cool burst of refreshment, it's the perfect companion whether you're in the stands or celebrating a big win on the way home. Fuel the roar of the crowd and the rhythm of the court with Sparkling Ice. Grab yours today and cheer on the Bucks and Gazelles all season long. Sparkling Ice, flavor that plays hard.
All right, let's go through our halftime show now. Brought to you by Avera. Visit Avera.org today. Let's go through our stat recap now from Mayor Signs. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. Mayor Signs, consider the possibilities on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Go through the individual scoring from the first half. It's 21-15, Cavaliers leading the Bucks at halftime. There were 3 threes made for Sioux Falls Jefferson in the first quarter alone. They end up finishing the first half with those 3. They end up with 7 points from Jace Unzen, 5 points from Kawhi Mayen, 4 points from Colby Nutbrock, 3 points from Easton Riley, and 2 points from Caleb Goodroad, for a total of 21 at halftime. Yankton ends up with 15 points in the ball game. It is a 6-point difference. Once again, that buzzer beater shot by Yankton did not end up counting as we finish off the first half. But for Yankton, we can actually show it again. Gives me a chance to use my slow motion button, which I always enjoy. Yankton got a rebound, 3 seconds to go. Flow down the floor, outlet ball, Conway. Conway almost got it off before the buzzer. And there's the buzzer with it in his hand. So it was a good call from the official. No bucket for Yankton. An unfortunate one would have made it a 4-point game at half. Instead, 6 points is the spread for Yankton, trailing Sioux Falls Jefferson. And those individual stats, Beck Reichen ended up with 4 at halftime. 3 for Owen Eidsness, 2 for Jackson Kudera, 4 for Austin Conway, and Abel Bryan adds 2. The highest scorer from the first half was Jace Unzen for Sioux Falls Jefferson with 7. That's your stat recap from Mayor Signs. Now the out-of-town scoreboard from Top Notch Window Cleaners. Window cleaning for commercial or residential. Let Top Notch Window Cleaning brighten your days. The scoreboard for the Yankton Gazelles, well, they just started. The Yankton Gazelles up at Sioux Falls Jefferson. They got started a little bit late today. The sub-varsity contests going a little later, but I do believe in the first about 2.5 minutes, it is 8-0 Sioux Falls Jefferson over Yankton. We are just early in the first quarter. 8-0, Jefferson got off to an early lead. We're about 2.5 minutes in. Out-of-town scoreboard from Top Notch Window Cleaners. That's your halftime report from Avera. Visit Avera.org today. Let's take a final break, come back, start off the third. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball, trailing 21-15 at home to Sioux Falls Jefferson on KYN-TV.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
Ever have one of those days? Your car breaks down,
Your dog decides your couch is a chew toy. And, oh yeah, a tree falls on your roof. Don't worry, Missouri River Associates has you covered. Auto, home, pet mishaps, we're here for all of life's little oops moments. Call 665-6885 for your free quote. Because life happens, and we're ready for it.
Moving is hard work. This is Deb Speck from Vision Real Estate, and I'd like to show you how I can make moving a little easier. From advice on staging your home, providing moving boxes, and the use of our enclosed courtesy trailer, to the behind-the-scenes social media marketing and attention to detail, you can rest easy knowing that you have an experienced professional working for you. Call me, Deb Speck, at 605-664-5555.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayor Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Right now, Moody Motors has 4 2024 Ford Edges on the lot, SEL and titanium packages. Also just in is a 2022 Ford Expedition with only 38,000 miles on it, and a 2021 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive. On our new F-150s, we have 0.9% financing or $6,000 in rebates off. New or used, you will save money on your next vehicle purchase right here at Moody Motors in Nyborough. You're in the mood for Moody.
Well, let's go ahead and start off the third quarter here in Yankton. That's it for our Vera halftime show. Let's get now to a third quarter sponsored by Farmers Union Insurance. Insuring what's important in life. Contact Brendan Hansen for all your home, farm, commercial, auto, health, and life insurance needs. Sioux Falls Jefferson leads Yankton 21-15 at halftime. Yankton trailing by 6 as we start the third. Both teams scoring well below their season averages in the first half. Sioux Falls Jefferson is averaging 60 points a game, 61 points a game. They're on track for 42 right now. Yankton is averaging 50 points a game. They're on track for 30. It's a low-scoring first half, but we are underway now in the third. This is Jace Unzen starting off with it. Flash inside to the basket, out of bounds. Yankton pokes out just the second pass of the second half. They were trying to feed in the post, was Jefferson. Out of bounds, they'll inbound from the corner. Unzen throws it in up top. This is Riley. Riley trying to get it back to Unzen. Riken denying him the basketball. Now Mayen with it. 15 on the shot clock. Mayen has hit some wild shots in this game. Now Nutbrock with it. Nutbrock throws to the corner. Kerner back up. Unzen didn't launch the three. Riley didn't go. Yankton with it in the transition game again. Here's Kudera. 3 ball. Won't rock the tray, will Yankton, but an instant turnover. And they'll hit off the window this time. Beck Riken. In the half court for the Cavaliers. This is Mayen. Mayen finding Riley. Now Nutbrock again, and a foul comes in on Austin Conway. We'll see it up top. Conway just got into the body a little bit on the switch. And here's Mayen. Down low, taken away by Yankton again. This is Owen Eidsness. Eidsness finding LaCroix inside 2. Jackson Kudera's 2 will go. 21-19. Yankton's got a quick 4 to start off the third, and it's a 2-point game. Mayen with it. Cavaliers needing that. A foul comes in. Tegan LaCroix commits this one, and that is the second on him and the second on the Bucks. Jefferson needing some offense here. Unzen will push up the floor with it. Jace Unzen, the junior, leading everybody in scoring at halftime with 7. Whistle comes in before the shot. Off-ball foul comes in. Looks like that's on Owen Eidsness. That'll be his first and team third. And that's something to keep an eye on. Over 6 minutes remaining in the third and already 3 fouls on Yankton. Drive off an inbound. Shot in from the lane, won't go for Mayen. Yankton rebound. Here's Riken. Riken throws right wing. Drive in Kudera. Kudera to the block. Skyhook shot, right iron. Offensive board, put back, no, another old board. LaCroix misses 2. Out of bounds on the Cavaliers, though. And Yankton will try again. And a timeout called. 5:43 to go. We're going to take it with them. 30-second timeout. Back in 30. Yankton trailing by 2 on KYN-TV.
At Boston Shoes to Boots, we know the importance of good shoes to keep you performing at your best. Whether you're an athlete, a busy parent running to and from your kids' sports practices, or an exercise or comfort enthusiast, come get fitted in the perfect pair of athletic shoes from Brooks, Hoka, or New Balance. Exceptional quality and technology, the right shoe depends on you. So stop in and see us at Boston Shoes to Boots, located in downtown Yankton on Cedar Street.
(21-19) your score in the third quarter here on KYN-TV. Brought to you by First Chiropractic Center, making life better one adjustment at a time, located at 2507 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. Yankton has it. It's Riken to Conway. Now to Kudera. Mid-range J goes. The fourth of the quarter for Kudera. He's now got 6 in the ball game. Tied for team high. The game high is still Unzen 7 for the Cavaliers. Unzen has it. Right hand shot, no. Foul comes in, and I think we're going to the free throw line. Jace Unzen was fouled, and he kind of just chucked it up. Scoop layup from mid-range. Just threw it at the bucket. Get himself to the line. As we are now tied up at 21 apiece. Cavaliers trying to get their first points of the third quarter right now at the stripe. And the first shot is good for Jace Unzen. First points of the third quarter for the Cavaliers will retake the lead at 22-21. Second shot doesn't go. Yankton gets the rebound. Kudera will give to Riken. He'll cross timeline. Yankton in the half court. It's the Bucks with it. Back to Kudera. Now up top LaCroix. LaCroix now to Conway. Yankton just swinging things around the perimeter here. 14 shot clock. Under 5 in the game clock. Off the window, no. Jace Unzen will take it down the floor. Somehow able to control his dribble through contact. Corner 3. Hits the rim twice, then falls into the hand of a Buck. 4:33 to go. Yankton trailing by only 1. Here's Beck Riken with it. Riken will give Eidsness left wing. Eidsness up top. LaCroix. Over to the right, here's Kudera. Kudera finding Conway. Conway on the baseline. Spin. Near the right block. Won't get the shot off. All over him there was Easton Riley. Back to Conway. Conway trying again. This time he'll get it off and hit it. Austin Conway again. He's got 6. Unzen. Transition 3 won't hit. And the Yankton student section letting him hear it. Yankton has a lead, 23-22. First lead for Yankton since the very beginning of this ball game. Conway outside LaCroix. LaCroix throwing it right. Cutting player inside. Kudera's shot is good. Jackson Kudera, the sophomore, will hit. And that is his 6th of the quarter. He's got 8 points in the ball game now, tied with Unzen for a game high. 25-22, 3:18 to go here in the third. Unzen lost the handle, out of bounds. Yankton basketball. Just tried to do a little too much there, and Yankton will take it back. This game from Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. As well as Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling in Yankton, 808 West 23rd Street, Yankton. Riken. LaCroix inside Kudera again. Kudera has had a good quarter, and that continues. His 8th point of the frame, now 10 in the ball game. First player tonight to reach double figures, and Yankton leads 27-22. And Yankton a steal. Here's LaCroix all the way. Defensive rebound on the missed shot. Good road. Now to Nutbrock. He will finish on the other end. And timeout Jefferson. They needed a little bit of a momentum play there. They get one, and they'll have a full timeout now. We're going to take it to back in 60. Yankton leads by 3 on KYN-TV.
Looking for your next unforgettable vacation? Enter Yankton Thrive's Great Yankton Adventure Giveaway. You could win a free vacation packed with overnight stays, local dining, and even a guided fishing experience on the beautiful Missouri River, a total value of over $3,000. It's easy to enter and totally free. Head to our website, visit yanktonsd.com, and follow the giveaway link. Don't miss your chance to experience the best of Yankton. Explore more, adventure often, visit Yankton.
Car troubles never happen at a convenient time. Whether you find yourself with a flat tire, dead battery, breakdown, or in an accident, call Gary's Towing. They've been helping drivers in the Yankton area for over 50 years with light, medium, and heavy towing. Family owned and operated Gary's Towing is the name you can count on, day or night. Call Gary, Mike, or Mason at 605-665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Yankton has it out of the timeout here from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. They'll throw it inside. Kudera gives to Conway, now into the lane. Ball's on the ground, taken away. Cavaliers will take it away from Eidsness. They'll throw it up the floor. Here's Nutbrock. Nutbrock's 2, finds the bottom of the net. That's 4 in the quarter and 8 in the ball game for Colby Nutbrock. 2 minutes to go. Now a 1-point game. We're in the third quarter on KYN-TV. Yankton basketball. Inside, Kudera again, right block. Kudera throws it to the wing this time. Cross-court pass. Riken can't get it off. It's Conway now. Conway in the lane. Conway, Kudera won't hit the 3. Offensive board and a fresh shot clock for the Yankton Bucks. Throw to the corner again. It's Riken. Riken bounce pass inside. Nope. Foul. Threw it straight to him. Not a bounce. Owen Eidsness was fouled. And Yankton inbounds on the baseline. Foul on Tyson Teese. That is his second, team first of the quarter. 1:32 to go. Yankton has 4 fouls in the quarter, by the way. Inbound pass is knocked out of bounds by Nutbrock. Yankton will now inbound on the far sideline near half court instead of the baseline. Unzen returns. Nutbrock will check out. LaCroix ready to throw it in. LaCroix throws it in for Riken. Riken to the right block. Missed it off the backboard. Unzen threw it off a player of his own. Just too much heat on the pass for Goodroad, and it's out of bounds. Yankton still leads by 1 here, 27-26. Reichen. Bucks in the half court. Ball knocked out of the hands of Reichen and out of bounds. That was Goodroad who swiped at that one. Bo Kerner now back into the game. Easton Riley going to get some rest for the final 64 seconds of the third quarter. Yankton by 1 here, 27-26. It was a 12-3 run that gave Yankton a good lead. LaCroix. Now Reichen. Reichen into Conway. Conway, left block. Double team for a moment. Now single coverage. He'll give it up. It's LaCroix. LaCroix can't get it away. He will find Conway. Conway too strong on the shot. Good road. 40 seconds left. 7-second difference between the game and shot clock. 27-26 score. Yankton by 1. But Unzen of the Cavaliers with the basketball. 15 on the shot clock, 22 game clock. Cavaliers trying to waste as much time as possible, so Yankton has nothing for their next possession. 5 seconds on the shot clock. They got to move here. Unzen with 4, 3. He'll throw it up. No good. 7 seconds on the clock for Yankton. They got to move quick. Here's Reichen with 4. Down the floor. Eidsness into the corner. LaCroix won't hit it at the buzzer. 27-26 after 3. Yankton has stormed back in the game, and they lead by 1 as we start the fourth quarter. You're listening to KYN-TV in Yankton. Back in 60 seconds.
When disaster strikes, whether it's water damage, mold growth, or fire cleanup, call the team you can trust, Floor Tech Cleaning and Restoration. With 24/7 emergency service, they respond fast to protect your home or business and then restore it the right way with honesty, integrity, and top-notch service. Their crews proudly serve southeast South Dakota and northeast Nebraska, including Yankton, Mitchell, Norfolk, and Sioux Falls. With disaster cleanup or carpet and duct cleaning too. If your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech. Visit floortechrestoration.com.
Imagine paid vacation, sick leave, holidays, and full medical coverage the moment you start a new job. Plus quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a company-paid retirement plan. Your first day on the job. With Parker of Yankton, you don't have to imagine, because all these benefits begin day one. We are hiring assemblers, material handlers, and line operation techs for both shifts. Don't mind working nights? Enjoy a pay differential of $235. If you're looking to upgrade your career and have day one benefits, apply today at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
Ready to start off the fourth quarter of play. 27-26 score. Yankton on top of Sioux Falls Jefferson. LaCroix's got it. LaCroix to Kudera. And another one goes. Jackson Kudera again. On the other end, Nutbrock. 7:30 remaining. And a whistle blows. 3 seconds. Yankton basketball today from Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union's here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Here's Abe O'Brien. Won't hit the lay. 7 to go. Here's Riley. Riley to Unzen now, right wing. Unzen puts the ball on the floor. Step back. Didn't get it off. Good defense from Kudera. Baseline drive. Nutbrock trying to back down his defender and one. Nutbrock now in double figures himself. And the first chance today for either team at an and one bucket. 6:43 to go. 29-28. And a tie game in the and one. 6:40 to go. Riken, tie game at 29. Yankton had a 12-5 third quarter to take the lead by 1 as we started off the fourth. Now even keel. A minute and a half in. LaCroix over to Riken on the left. Back up top, O'Brien. O'Brien with 8 on the clock. O'Brien throws it up top. 4, 3. Cooter has got to launch it. Blocked. And he just bats it up. Shot clock violation. Yankton Bucks basketball from One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. 6 minutes to go in this ball game. From Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton sports. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Flash inside. Unzen lost it. Out of bounds on Yankton. That was LaCroix who hit it last. Unzen wanted a foul call, didn't get it. 29-29, 5:47 to go. Austin Conway checks in for Abe O'Brien. Conway's got 6 today. Inbound on the left. Unzen. Step back, long 2. Left iron. Offensive board. Unzen throwing into the lane. It's Nutbrock going back to the free throw line. These shots from Grand Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire because they do more than sell tires. Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. 29 apiece, but free throws for Colby Nutbrock. 2 of them. And the first shot will retake the lead for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Miles Drotzman will check in for Tegan LaCroix. 30-29 in a low-scoring game. Second shot good as well. Colby Nutbrock has hit his last 3 straight at the free throw line. Had an and 1 a few moments ago. Now those 2. He's got 5 in the quarter. All 5 for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Drotzman to Conway. Conway left block. Got some space, and he'll hit it. $31 apiece. I think it was Riley who was trying to throw himself back and get the flop. Him and Conway talking on the other end. Didn't get the charge call, but there's an offensive foul on Sioux Falls Jefferson. Off ball. Let's see what happened here from Vision Care Associates. Just leaned into him a little bit. Did Easton Riley on the screen is the call. So Yankton will take it down the court. Tie ball game at 31, 4:58 to go. We're in the fourth. Our game today from Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. It's Stockman's Motorsports. Riken, fouled. That's Unzen. Unzen knew it right away. Just overplayed the shot fake. Got into the body of Riken. And that'll be the second on Jefferson here. In the quarter, Drotzman has the ball. Off the inbound, now Kudera. Kudera to Eidsness. Eidsness back to Kudera up top. Eidsness didn't let it fly from the perimeter. Throw to the corner, Drotzman, now Riken. 4:33 to go. Eidsness rocks the tray. 34-31, Yankton by 3. Fourth quarter advantage for the hometown Bucks. Unzen had it knocked away by Riken out of bounds. 4:11 to go. 34-31. Our fourth quarter from Vision Care Associates. See the difference with Vision Care Associates. Advanced eye care for the whole family, Vision Care Associates. Inbounding way down the floor and hitting the ground hard is a Cavalier in Good Road. Yankton helps him to his feet. Foul on Eidsness. That'll be his third. Good Road hit the ground hard. He is up and he's good. Popped right back up. But that was the foul. And Jefferson has possession. 4:05 to go. Riley back to Good Road. He'll try a three. Straightaway shot. Doesn't find it. And a foul comes in again on Sioux Falls Jefferson. That's Colby Nutbrock. And that is his third. He had his first two in the first 4 minutes of the first quarter, if you remember. And that is his third. So both teams now have 3 fouls in this fourth quarter. 3:45 remaining. 34-31, Yankton by 3. Kudera, no good on this shot. Riley, up to Unzen. Unzen, into the lane. 2-pointer is good. Mayen. His first points this half. Give him 7 now. Yankton ball. 34-33. 3:20. Kudera outside. Eidsness again. This time won't hit it. Eidsness gets it back. Floater. Front rim, no. Outlet ball down the floor. Unzen alone. But he missed. Sioux Falls Jefferson can still earn him at the free throw line. Yankton saved him with a foul call there. Foul call on Jackson Kudera, and it will be Colby Nutbrock, I believe, taking foul shots, and it is. Nutbrock has hit his last 3 straight at the free throw line. Now down by 1 are the Cavaliers, and he can still earn these 2 points for Jefferson. Nobody hopes he hits them more than Unzen right now after the miss in transition. But the first shot won't hit. Nutbrock can still tie up the ball game with his second shot. Tegan LaCroix comes in for Miles Drotzman for Yankton. Good Road checks out. That's Teese in for the Cavaliers. 3:01 to go. And the second free throw is good. 34 apiece. 2:55. Timeout, Yankton. We'll take it to a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball, tied in the fourth quarter on KYN TV.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. Core Trust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from Core Trust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit coretrustbank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Feeling like your energy's taken a time out? Do you suffer from poor sleep, joint pain, irritability, hot flashes, or brain fog? It's time for your comeback. At Glow Aesthetics Med Spa, our Bio-T hormone replacement therapy can help restore energy, balance, and vitality, so you can feel your best anywhere life takes you. It starts with a simple consultation and lab work. Then we customize your treatment to fit you. Don't sit on the sideline of life. Feel your best. Book your consultation today at theglowsd.com. That's theglowsd.com.
Tie game at 34 out of the timeout from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Be the wiser and go with Kaiser at Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. Breaking the action from Conkling Distributing, providing the best sales and service to the community through the use of hard work, customer service, leadership, and charity. 34 apiece, 2:45 to go. It's Eidsness. Up top, Kudera. Kudera working it with the left hand. Now Eidsness again. Tie game at 34. Clock winding down on the fourth. Conway in the paint. Conway's blocked. Riley on the rejection. He'll cross the timeline himself. Nearly lost it. Throws it off a buck out of bounds. And that is Yankton ball. They're going to say it was Riley who touched it last. We can look at it here. He falls out of bounds. Throws it off of Conway. And then it bounces into him. Yankton basketball with 2:10 to go. 34-34. Conway with it. Eidsness back to Conway. LaCroix. LaCroix for two. Back iron, no. Rebound, Unzen. Fouled in transition by Beck Reichen, and that is the fifth on Yankton. That is his second, team fifth. Transition foul. Mistake by Yankton, and that'll put Sioux Falls Jefferson at the free throw line. Tie game under 2 minutes. And the first shot is good. Jace Unzen had 7 points early in this game. Has had 1 point in this half, now 2. And make it 3. All of them have come from the stripe. Timeout again. We'll thank a couple of our sponsors here. And we're going to keep this one right here, a 30-second timeout. So we'll thank a couple of our sponsors like the Fox Stop for all your daily convenience and fuel needs. Make a stop at the Fox Stop, serving breakfast and lunch daily, including personal-sized Godfather's Pizzas, 1316 West 30th Street in Yankton. And finally, Rogers Family Pharmacy, a tradition of trust. Rogers Family Pharmacy, located at the corner of 4th and Cedar, under the big blue sign. And our fourth quarters this season from MTRC Smith Insurance, an independent insurance agency offering you a variety of products for your individual, family, and business needs. 204 West 4th Street in Yankton. Call 665-3611. 1:55 to go, just after 8 p.m. on this Tuesday evening in Yankton. Yankton playing host to the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Yankton won the game last year when these two teams met. Jefferson with a 2-point lead here, 36-34. Last season's final was 49-46 Yankton. 1:50 to go. Yankton trailing by 2. Reichen throws right, LaCroix. LaCroix back to Conway, now over to the other wing. Reichen again. Conway into the paint. Conway. LaCroix try to tie it up. Will do it. Tegan LaCroix. His first made shot of the game, and it's a clutch one with 94 seconds remaining. 36 apiece in Yankton. Timeout on the floor again. Another 30-second timeout that we're going to keep right here. And we'll call that shot right there our hustle play here. LaCroix hustling all game long. Been creating, been defending, and finally got a chance to put in one of his own. And it's brought to you by H&H Roofing. H&H Roofing has got you covered. Tie game at 36, 1:34 to go. On our scoreboard from SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. 90 seconds remaining. Floater into the lane. Foul comes in on the Bucks. Colby Nutbrock was fouled in the lane. It's a good call. Tried feeding him. Kudera with the reach with the right hand. Free throws coming in for Nutbrock again. He's made 4 of his last 5 at the stripe. But a miss here. Last time he was here, he went 1 for 2, missed the first, made the second. And that shot was to tie up the game. This second shot here to take the lead. Tie game at 36. A minute 20 to go in the fourth. Nutbrock's shot is good. The last 5 points for that junior, all from the free throw line. 1:15 to go, 37-36, Jefferson, Conway. Now here's Kudera, back to Conway, to Kudera again on the left wing. Double team came in, he'll find Conway. Conway on the baseline, throws it up top. LaCroix, offensive board, Conway's fouled. Conway will go to the free throw line with a chance to take back the lead for Yankton. There's the offensive board, the foul. And Austin Conway, the all-important foul shots. And the first one clangs off the back of the rim. Second shot now. Yankton needs it to tie the game. Exactly 1 minute to go. Conway, no good. Defensive rebound, Mayen. Yankton misses both there, and it's still a 1-point game. Unzen with it. 50 seconds to go. Unzen with a screen. Riley came in to give it to him, but he nearly lost it. Unzen at half court, throws it in. Here's Nutbrock who lost it. Yankton gets it back. Players flying everywhere. 35 seconds to go. 3-second difference between the game and shot clock. Yankton trails by 1. Timeout, Chris Haynes. Yankton wants to talk this one over. Full timeout, we'll take half of it. Timeouts brought to you by Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Yankton trails by 1. They have it when we return in 30 on KYN-TV.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Give you a quick out-of-town scoreboard update. It's brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Up in Sioux Falls for the girls' game tonight. Yankton trails Sioux Falls Jefferson at halftime, 27-21. They should be just starting the third quarter now. And we got 30 seconds left. Yankton trails by 1. They've got the ball. 3-second difference between game and shot clock. Yankton needs this. Eidsness. Over to the left, LaCroix. LaCroix flashes in, off the window, won't go. Yankton needs the ball back. Jefferson gonna get fouled. No shot. Unzen wants it to count. Foul on the floor. The shot for Yankton just didn't go, but Unzen can still extend the lead at the free throw line. 37-36. If he hits both, he can make it hard here for the Bucks. Yankton can still go tie the game either way. It's just how many points will they need? 2 at least. Unzen hits his first. 38-36. This second shot, all important. Will it be a 2 or a 3 that Yankton has to take in the final 10 seconds? It is 3. Unzen hits. Timeout, Yankton again. 11.8 seconds to go. 30-second timeout. I believe Jefferson actually took that. Sioux Falls Jefferson wanted to go over things defensively. And because there's 11.8 seconds left, Sioux Falls Jefferson has 4 fouls. I would not be surprised to see an intentional foul by Sioux Falls Jefferson here. Just send Yankton to the free throw line for 2. We'll see what Sioux Falls Jefferson wants to do. You see the intentional foul here all too often. Send them to the free throw line so they can hit two. Make them have to get an offensive board to even get a chance at a shot. Yankton trails by 3. Owen Eidsness has hit the lone 3 of the game for Yankton. Certainly one of their top threats. And here we go, 11.8 seconds to go. Kudera inbounds, here's Riken. Riken right to left, 8 seconds to go. Yankton trailing by 3. Riken with it. Riken gonna put it up. It hits. Beck Riken rocks the tray. Buzzer beater. We're going to overtime. Riken, can you believe it? Just chucked it up at the buzzer. 39 apiece. Overtime in Yankton. We'll keep it right here during the break. A fresh period incoming. We'll show it again from Vision Care Associates. Beck Riken, a Cavalier all over him. Mahan had good defense. Riken, clutch at the buzzer. 39 apiece. After regulation. Players on the floor. Yankton wearing white, Jefferson wearing green. It'll be Riley jumping against Kudera. Once again, we saw this to start the game. Riley won the opening tip. He's got the height advantage. And he will win the overtime tip as well. 39 apiece, 4 minutes to go. We are underway in overtime. Jace Unzen will give to Riley, now back to him. Unzen working right, 3 ball. Front iron, no. Kudera on the board, off the front of the rim. Jackson Kudera has 12 today. The sophomore for Yankton. Conway will give to Eidsness, now feeding Kudera. Double team, and they'll get the ball away from him. Cavaliers with a steal. Riley in there for it. Unzen pushes up the floor. Tie game still, 45 seconds into overtime. Unzen with Riken on him. Gonna work it right. Kerner. 2 ball. Good. Easton Riley hits the first shot of overtime. The Cavaliers break the deadlock, 41-39, 3 minutes to go in overtime. Kudera gonna be fouled here. Foul from a replay from Vision Care Associates. There's the foul, just got him high. And that is the 5th on Easton Riley. Easton Riley has fouled out of the ball game. And an important note, fouls carry over from the fourth quarter. Both teams are in the bonus. First shot is good for Jackson Kudera. Second shot off the iron. 1 point advantage for the Cavaliers. Unzen. Riken on him. Over to the left, here's Tehl. Tehl in the corner. Baseline drive. Trying to throw it up top, deflected by Conway. Nobody's got it yet. Fighting for the basketball. Yankton comes away with it. Fast break. Riken. No, that's LaCroix. Fast break shot doesn't go. It was Eidsness who took it, fed from LaCroix. 1 point advantage still. 2 minutes to go. Unzen will make it 3. LaCroix has it. Cooter up top. Trying to drive. Layup. Will find the roll. Cooter again. Unzen with a 1 point advantage. Trying to take some time off the clock here. 15 on the shot clock now. 20 seconds have passed in this possession. 10 seconds. Step back 3. Buried. Jace Unzen buries a 3. 46-42, 60 seconds to go. Yankton needs points. They'll get them. Cooter answers right back. 6 points in overtime for Jackson Cooter. I believe 6 for Unzen as well. And it's a 1 point game again. Timeout, Jefferson. Full timeout. We'll take half of it. 46-45. Yankton trails by 1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball. This is KYN-TV.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
"37 seconds to go. There will be 21 on the shot clock for the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Yankton needs a defensive stop. Yankton trailing by 1 as players retake the court. It'll be Mahan to throw it in. He'll find Unzen across the timeline. He'll bring it back up. 18 on the shot clock, 33 game clock. Unzen working right. Unzen just nailed a 3 from the right wing. Unzen, crossover, puts up a covered shot. Offensive board, 18 seconds to go, and the putback from Colby Nutbrock. A clutch offensive board, and Yankton needs another 3 to send it to double overtime. 9 seconds to go. Cooter fouled. And there's the foul I thought we might have seen at the end of regulation. Yankton going to the free throw line, down 3. Jackson Cooter. Got to wonder what the strategy is for Yankton. Got to assume you want to make the first, obviously, and then the second. Do you intentionally miss and try and get an offensive board? Or do you go for the make and the foul? First shot is good. Jackson Cooter has got a second. We'll see what Yankton does here. 5.5 seconds remaining. They trail by 2. Here's the shot, and he'll hit it. So Yankton going for the quick steal or a foul. And another timeout taken, a full timeout again. 5.5 seconds to go. We'll take half of it again. Another 30-second timeout from Kaiser Heating and Cooling. back in 30 for a 1-point game in overtime.
At Vision Care Associates, we're always improving our technology for the health of your eyes. With Optomap dilation-free exams, you get a comprehensive view of your retina without the need for dilation eye drops. It's quick, easy, and best of all, it keeps your day interruption-free. Optomap captures a detailed image of your eye, helping to detect any problems. No blurriness, no discomfort, just clear, precise results. Book your Optomap exam now.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
5.5 seconds remaining in overtime. Yankton trails by 1. They just hit 2 free throws to make it a 1-point game. It is Sioux Falls Jefferson basketball. Yankton obviously trying to get the steal right off the inbound. If they can't do it, the intentional foul needs to come in right away. Both teams in the bonus here in overtime. Jefferson inbound on the baseline. And they've got 4 players on the baseline. It'll be Tees to throw it in. Tees gonna chuck it down the floor. He'll inbound, it's Unzen. Unzen able to waste about a second and a half off the clock. 3.4 seconds remaining before the foul comes in. And now fouls on the other end. Yankton's about gonna have to launch a half quarter no matter what. If it goes, will Yankton be able to win the game? Or if Unzen hits both here, the best they could do is tie it and send it to double overtime, barring a foul. Unzen taking free throws. And the first shot is no good. Yankton could win it on a buzzer beater here. Gotta wonder for Yankton who's taking it. It was Beck Reichen who took the shot at the end of regulation to send it to overtime. Second shot with 3.4 to go. Unzen's shot is good. Yankton will inbound on the baseline. Timeout. Good timeout here from Chris Haynes. And a full timeout, but with 3.4 seconds remaining, we're going to keep this one right here. 49-47, Yankton. What a game we have had here today. Yankton trailed by 6 at halftime, 21-15. Going into the fourth quarter, Yankton held a 1-point lead after a 12-5 third quarter, 27-26. In the fourth, tie game to finish it up. It was Sioux Falls Jefferson leading 39-36 as time expires, and a Beck Reichen buzzer-beating 3 sent us to overtime. The lead is 2 for Sioux Falls Jefferson. If Yankton can do it twice, if they get off a 3 and hit it, they'll win this game. Abe O'Brien is going to check into the game for the Yankton Bucks. Austin Conway is going to come out. Yankton's checking in their best three-point shooters. .4 seconds remaining. Yankton has the full length of the court to go. A steal here for Sioux Falls Jefferson would just about end the game. They got to be careful on the inbound. Beck Reichen will throw it in. All 4 Bucks across the timeline. Now they'll flash in. They'll chuck it down the floor, and there it is, the steal. And that will do it for this ball game. The Cavaliers win in overtime over Yankton, 49-47. Take a look at the final play from Vision Care Associates. Sioux Falls Jefferson just dribbles it out. 49-47 your score. Sioux Falls Jefferson will advance to 500 on the year. They're now 4-4. Yankton will fall to 1-8. A hard-fought basketball game for both teams. Yankton, the defense of the Cavaliers came up clutch in the end. Yankton didn't even get a chance at the final shot. Jefferson fouled with 5 seconds to go, up 3. That sent Yankton to the foul line. They hit both, making it a 1-point game. Yankton then has to instantly foul. That sends Unzen to the free throw line on the other end. Missed the first, hit the second. It made it a 2-point game. And then Yankton was not able to get a shot off in the final 3 seconds. Jefferson wins in Yankton, 49-47. My name is Tehl Tanner. You're listening to KYN TV this evening on our coverage of Yankton Bucks home basketball, finishing up in overtime. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back, start our post-game show from Mayors, and our stat recap from Mayor Signs. That's coming up in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball here on KYN TV.
Save time and shop online at Hy-Vee. Enjoy the same low prices and great deals online as in store. It's fast and easy. Just shop groceries from our app or online. Choose a pickup or delivery time that fits your schedule. And done. Plus, you can create and save grocery lists, browse weekly deals and coupons, and earn fuel savers. Whatever you need, wherever you are, just one click away. Save time and shop online today at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply.
Text scams continue to rise, and victims who have lost money to these scams continues to increase. Consumers cannot rely on a text message to be truthful. If you receive a message regarding a fine for missing jury duty, your utilities being shut off for non-payment, toll road fines, or you've won a sweepstakes, these are scams designed with an urgency and the need to send money now. Do not respond to these texts, and you should contact Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986. That's 800-300-1986 for the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division.
Getting your business noticed starts with the right print. The other day, a customer came into the UPS store Yankton to pick up blueprints we printed for him. While we finished his order, he mentioned needing business cards. At the UPS store, we handle all your printing needs. Stop in and ask about our current print specials. And that customer? We had his new business cards ready the very next business day. Come explore our small business solutions at the UPS store in Yankton.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Clearer vision starts closer to home. Yankton Medical Clinic is excited to welcome the new YMC Eye Care Clinic. Dr. Kindle and Dr. Rockney offer routine eye exams, prescriptions for glasses and contacts, and emergency care for sudden eye injuries. No more long drives to larger cities for advanced eye care. Dr. Trevor Kindle is the only local comprehensive ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon right here in Yankton. Located on the 3rd floor of the Avera Pavilion, call 605-655-1830 to schedule. Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Well, let's go ahead and start off our post-game report from the Move Group. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. As we talk about this ball game here today, it was 49-47 as Sioux Falls Jefferson does defeat Yankton here in Yankton. A final score of a 2-point spread here this evening. We went to overtime tonight. It was a 39-39 finish of regulation. It was a Beck-Reichen buzzer beater 3 as time expired to send us to overtime. Let's see if we can find that for you here. And here is the Beck-Reichen overtime, or the end of regulation shot that sent us to overtime. Beck-Reichen clutch at the buzzer. Yankton tied it up at 39, but in overtime, Sioux Falls Jefferson outscores the Yankton Bucks 10-8, win the ball game. Go through our H&H hustler of the game, and I think today that's going to be Jackson Kudera, presented by H&H Roofing. They've got you covered. Jackson Kudera ended up with 20 points today and 8 in overtime for the Yankton Bucks. I believe all 8 of Yankton's points in overtime came from Jackson Kudera, if I'm not mistaken there. I'm keeping these stats myself during these games, but I believe Jackson Kudera had all 8 for Yankton in the overtime period. On the other end, Unzen had one heck of a game. As we get to our stat recap from Mayer Signs, they offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. Mayer Signs, consider the possibilities on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Started off with Sioux Falls Jefferson. Jace Unzen had 7 points at halftime. He ended up hitting 5 free throws to start off his scoring in the second half. That put him up to 12 points. And he finished with 18 in the ballgame. There were 7 today for Kwai Mayen. Colby Nutbrock had 4 at halftime. He had quite a bit of shots in the second half. His first half minutes were limited due to foul trouble. He hit foul trouble early. He had 2 fouls in the first 4 minutes, which ended up having him take a seat for a while. But he came out in the second half and hit 13 points in the second half alone to give him 17 in the game. Easton Riley ended up with 3. That was in the first half, and Caleb Goodroad had 2. For Yankton, 20 points again for Jackson Kudera, the majority of their scoring throughout this ballgame. Tegan LaCroix added 2, and some really good defense today. Owen Eidsness had 3. Beck-Reichen ended up with 3. Austin Conway ended up with 8 today. Beck-Reichen ended up with, Owen Eidsness ended up with 6 today. Tegan LaCroix had 2. Beck-Reichen had 4 at halftime, and he ended up with 9 in the game. And once again, that buzzer-beating shot to send us to overtime. Abel Bryan added another 2 off the bench. There were only 4 points off the bench today, 2 for each squad. Caleb Goodroad and Abel Bryan each hit a 2 in the first half. And that's your stat recap. From Mayer Signs, they offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. Mayer Signs, consider the possibilities on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. We got our post-game interview coming up with head coach Chris Haynes of Yankton. But before that, we're going to go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back, go through our players of the game. You're listening to Yankton basketball falling in overtime to Sioux Falls Jefferson 49-47 on KYN-TV.
Are you on track to retire? I'm Adam Walter, a certified financial planner with Vantage Financial, born and raised in Yankton, South Dakota. My team and I pride ourselves on building trust through clear, honest advice tailored to your unique goals. From retirement planning to smart tax strategies, we'll create a personalized plan to help you feel confident and secure about your financial future. Visit vfplanning.com or search Adam Walter, Vantage Financial to schedule a 15-minute call today.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
If you want a job where your work matters,
you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykrow or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
If you've been suffering from chronic pain or a recent injury,
check us out, Lane, Reed, and Cole Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of treatments and techniques, including dry needling, cupping, chiropractic adjustments, and sports rehabilitation.
Our mission is to ensure an individualized and efficient treatment plan to get you back on your feet.
From ankle sprains and sports injuries to neck pain and headaches, we've got your back.
Give us a call or book an appointment on our website. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy.
Located on Summit Street across from the high school.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights. We switch TV channels. Some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Rhonda Westland, right here in Yankton, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Rhonda and her team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Rhonda Westland, it's easy to switch and save. Just give her a call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
A new year usually brings out the best of intentions in people to get back in shape. Exercising and eating right are just the start of getting healthy. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson at First Chiropractic Centers. Our doctors are trained to recommend therapeutic and rehabilitative exercise, as well as provide nutritional, dietary, and lifestyle counseling, all of which are important components in your overall health and wellness. Start your year off right with a call to First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com.
All right, back here in the postgame show from the Move Group. Move with Mason and the Move Group if you are buying or selling. Serving Yankton, Vermilion, Sioux Falls, and Northeast Nebraska. Let's go ahead and keep rolling on our postgame show. We're going to speak with the head coach of the Bucks, Chris Haynes, coming up in a little bit. Let's keep going through the overtime loss here for Yankton. 49-47 for Sioux Falls Jefferson, or for the win for Sioux Falls Jefferson, the loss for Yankton. So for Yankton, we're going to go through our players of the game in just a moment. First, let's get to our out-of-town scoreboard here from Top Notch Window Cleaners. Window cleaning for commercial or residential. Let Top Notch Window Cleaning brighten your days. Last update I got from Sioux Falls just a little bit ago. They should be in the fourth quarter right now. It was 47-28. Sioux Falls Jefferson was leading near the end of the third quarter. See if I can get another update for you here in the fourth. And I do have a final, 62-32. Sioux Falls Jefferson does win over Yankton, 62-32. So a day sweep for Sioux Falls Jefferson, defeating both the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles today. That's the out-of-town scoreboard update from Top Notch Window Cleaners. Window cleaning for commercial or residential. Let Top Notch Window Cleaning brighten your days. Take a look ahead at the schedule ahead for both of these teams now here today. Yankton drops to 1-8 as we take a look at the road ahead from Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Look ahead to a brighter future with a new career at Parker of Yankton. All benefits begin day one. Learn more at parker.com. Parker, engineering your success. So next up will be a game on the 23rd of January. That is later this week, this Friday evening at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Playing on the road at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Braden Butler will have that game. I believe the Yankton Gazelles will play Roosevelt here in Yankton on that day. I will have the call of that one on Friday evening. Then 2 home games in a row versus Sioux Falls O'Gorman on the 27th and the 30th versus Brandon Valley. For Sioux Falls Jefferson, the upcoming schedule, Harrisburg will be the next opponent on the 23rd, that is Friday, and then at Huron on Saturday. As we now welcome in the head coach of the Yankton Bucks, Chris Haynes, here in Yankton. Coach, an overtime thriller. Let's start it off with regulation. You had some good scoring, obviously, and then it came down to the final shot. What did you draw up? Because it seemed like Sioux Falls Jefferson might have wrecked the play a little bit, and then Beck Reichen just did what Beck Reichen does, and that's make shots.
Oh, that's just how we drew it up. No, obviously looking to get Beck and Jack a shot there, and, yeah, Sioux Falls Jefferson did a nice job guarding it, and it's tough when you're up 3 and you need a 3, and we had a senior step up and make a play in a shot that was a desperation attempt, and but to tell you the truth, I wasn't surprised that it went in just because Beck shot it. I mean, he was a competitor, and he was in the flow of the game, and so obviously that's a big shot, and then we had all the momentum, so that carry over into overtime, and we ended up getting a win, but just unfortunately we weren't able to do that.
Let's talk about overtime. Jackson Cooter, I thought, played really well all game long. I believe he had all 8 of your points in overtime as well, 20 in the ball game, and only a sophomore. This is going to be a really good player for years to come. He's only 6'1" and a sophomore. Hopefully he'll keep growing too.
Yeah, he stepped up and made some plays. Obviously, they made a big 3 to go up 4, and Jack came right back and answered and hit a big one from the top of the key for us. So, he's been making plays and shots for us and scoring. That's what we need from him. And, some other guys also stepped up and made some plays. Tegan got in there and made a couple plays. Like I said, Beck making the big shot. And so we just need more guys stepping up and wanting those types of moments and taking those shots down the stretch.
Next game, you're going to go on the road at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, I believe. That'll be Friday night at 7 o'clock. Roosevelt, obviously a very good team, 8-1 on the year before game tonight. What can you tell me about them and what the next couple days of practice are going to be like?
They're really good.
Yeah.
They're really good. I think arguably have the best roster in the state. We got the Painter kid that's transferred over from Lincoln coming off the bench. That's just crazy. He's an all-state type player that they got coming off the bench for him. So they're long, they're super athletic, they can shoot it, they're skilled, they're the whole package. So going up there, they press. We're going to have our work cut out for us. We're going to have to play our best basketball of the year, to be in that one and to give ourselves a chance.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time today, and we'll talk with you again. I think Braden will be talking with you again up in Sioux Falls on Friday.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach. That brought to you today by State Farm with Rhonda Westland. Rhonda Westland with State Farm. Contact your local State Farm insurance agent, Rhonda Westland, to ensure you have the best coverage at the best price for your home, auto, or life insurance. With that, we're going to take one final break. We're going to come back, give out our Player of the Game awards. Yankton falls in overtime at home, 49-47. You're listening to Yankton Bucks basketball post-game coverage on KYN TV.
Turning 65 or new to Medicare? Navigating your options can feel overwhelming, but we're here to help. At Missouri River Associates, we make it easy to find the right plan for your health and budget. From Medicare supplements, Advantage plans, and prescription drug coverage, we'll guide you every step of the way. Plus, our services are completely free. Call Missouri River Associates today, 665-6885. Let us help you find peace of mind and the coverage you deserve.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Move with Mason.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Does anyone in your family have macular degeneration? At Vision Care Associates, we are dedicated to delivering the highest standard of eye care, utilizing the latest medical advancements to protect and improve your vision. That's why we offer ZX Pro, a new technology that measures the risk for macular degeneration. ZX Pro is a test used to assess macular health before signs of macular degeneration even begin. Be proactive and schedule an appointment.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Big news for Yankton and the surrounding area. Yankton Medical Clinic is proud to announce the addition of YMC Eye Care Clinic. Dr. Trevor Kindle and Dr. Rockney are now seeing patients for routine eye exams, glasses and contact prescriptions, and emergency eye care for unexpected injuries. As Yankton natives, they're committed to caring for the community they call home. Plus, Dr. Kindle is the area's only local comprehensive ophthalmologist and cataract surgeon. Call 605-655-1830. Third floor of the Pavilion, Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
All right, let's go ahead and finish things up here in Yankton. My name is Tehl Tanner here for KYN-TV on the Postgame Report from the Move Group. As we finish things up here today by giving out our final postgame awards, our offensive and defensive player of the game. We'll start it off on the defensive side of things. Defensive player of the game from Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Beck Reichen, a pest defensively all game long. Steals on steals, was jumping on loose balls, hustle plays. Love what I saw from the senior Beck Reichen there, the defensive player of the game from Olson's Pest Technicians. On the other end, our Hy-Vee offensive player of the game, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Hy-Vee, Jackson Cooter has got to be the offensive player of the game for Yankton. 20 points in the loss, and I believe he had all 8 of their points in overtime. It was a very, very good game for the Yankton sophomore in Jackson Kudera, a guy who's going to be a cornerstone of the Yankton program for the rest of this year and 2 more years after that. A great game, and that is the offensive player of the game from Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. And that's about going to finish things up here in the post-game show from the Move Group. Thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Yankton Athletics on KYN-TV. I believe Braden Butler is just finishing up his post-game show up in Sioux Falls as well for the Yankton Gazelles. Both teams back in action on Friday. We got coverage of both right here on KYN-TV. My name is Tehl Tanner. Thank you to Cash. Thank you to Ayana and Jose back at the studio. Everybody for getting us on today, making this broadcast happen. These don't happen with just one person. It takes a village, and we appreciate every single one of you. For the final time from Yankton, I've been Tehl Tanner. Yankton does fall in overtime, 49-47 to Jefferson. This has been another production of KYN-TV.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYN-T, a Riverfront sports property and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN-TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYN-T on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online. Remember, KYN-T is your home for Yankton Athletics.